Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're anything like me, you know that feeling when you finish an anime and there's no second season, or worse, they say it's coming, but there's no release date and you're stuck waiting forever. Today I want to shine a spotlight on 25 anime that definitely deserve a second season. Some are confirmed but stuck in production limbo, and others are underrated gems that never got the follow-up they deserve. So if you're looking for shows to keep on your radar or just want to remember some awesome series that need more love, this list is for you. Let's jump right in. 1. Reign of the Seven Spellblades. A magical academy with a dark past, secret conspiracies, and deadly sword duels. This anime blends fantasy school life with brutal battles and hidden agendas. The first season introduced us to Oliver Horn, a young magician entering Kimberly Academy with revenge burning in his heart. As his story unfolds, we learn there's more beneath the surface: mysterious disappearances, twisted experiments, and even whispers of rebellion. With a strong ensemble cast and stylish visuals, the series ended just as it was preparing to dive deep into its core mysteries. Season 2 is scheduled to premiere in January 2026. 2. Dark Gathering. This supernatural horror anime follows Keitaro, a boy cursed by spirits, and Yayoi, a genius girl hunting them down to find her mother's soul. The show surprised viewers with its genuine scares, detailed spirit lore, and moments of emotional depth. Ghosts in this anime aren't just spooky. They're grotesque, tragic, and genuinely terrifying. Each episode built on the eerie tension while slowly revealing the deeper trauma of each character. The season ended with huge implications about the spirit world and the forces manipulating it from behind the scenes. A second season has been confirmed, but fans are still holding their breath. 3. Hell's Paradise. Gabimaru, the Hollow, a ninja sentenced to death, is sent to a cursed island with his executioner Sagiri. Their goal? Find the elixir of life. If they can survive the island's monstrous flora, immortal guardians, and rival killers. Hell's Paradise is one of the best dark fantasies in recent years, blending samurai drama with horror and philosophical themes. The animation, courtesy of MAPPA, was jaw-dropping, especially during its intense fight scenes. With so much of the island's secrets left unexplored, and with major character arcs left hanging, the second season is essential. Hell's Paradise Season 2 is scheduled to premiere in January 2026. 4. So I'm a Spider, So What? A high school girl reincarnates as a spider in a dungeon. Sound silly? Think again. This clever isekai tells two parallel stories, one from the spider's hilarious POV as she evolves to survive, and one from the human characters living in the kingdom above. It's only in the last few episodes that you realize the timelines are different, and that twist completely recontextualizes the story. Season 1 ended with a mind-blowing revelation and the promise of a world-shaking war. Season 2 has been confirmed, but production updates have been quiet, and fans are anxious to see how it all plays out. 5. Trapped in a dating sim. The world of otome games is tough for mobs. Leon Bartfort, a cynical office worker, is reincarnated into a dating sim as a background character, and he's not having it. Using his knowledge of the game's mechanics, he breaks every rule to carve out a new life in a world that's completely stacked against men. From mechs and sky battles to haughty nobles and romantic chaos, this series flips the usual isekai tropes with sarcasm and satire. Season 1 ended just as Leon's influence began to reshape the world. Season 2 is confirmed, but we're still waiting for a date. 6. The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. Luke, the world's greatest assassin, is reborn into a noble family with one mission: prevent the destruction of the world by killing the hero. With intense training, political maneuvering, and careful planning, Luke's journey is filled with suspense and layered conflicts. This show isn't just about flashy fights. It's about control, manipulation, and fate. Season 1 built up the characters and teased the larger battle between destiny and free will. Season 2 was confirmed, but like so many on this list, we're still waiting for more. 7. Talentless Nana, a twist-heavy psychological thriller about a girl who infiltrates a school of superpowered students to eliminate them. The mind games, betrayals, and moral ambiguity kept viewers hooked. The finale dropped a major cliffhanger, and while Season 2 is on the horizon, we still don't know when. 8. Fuyuto Tante, a sequel to Kamen Rider W in anime form. This detective series brings together supernatural mysteries and noir storytelling. It's a refreshing take on a tokusatsu genre with slick visuals and clever writing. Season 2 has been announced but remains undated. Osan, newbie adventurer, trained to death by the strongest party. This one is a surprise hit about a middle-aged guy joining a party of young adventurers after years of brutal training. It's got humor, action, and a feel-good redemption story. Season 2 is confirmed, but still waiting in the wings. Ender 10, Am I Actually the Strongest? A story about a powerful sage who's hiding his true abilities to avoid politics and danger. It's a light-hearted isekai with a lot of room to grow, and fans are hoping Season 2 comes soon. Ender 11, My Isekai Life. I gained a second character class and became the strongest sage in the world. An overworked salaryman reincarnated with awesome powers and the ability to command slimes? Count me in. It's a fun fantasy adventure with strong world-building potential. Season 2 is announced, but the wait continues. Ender 12, Ragna Crimson. Ragna Crimson is a gritty, dark fantasy where humanity fights for survival against dragons. The battles are intense, the animation is stunning, and the sequel is confirmed. Fans are eager, but it's still coming. Berserk of Gluttony. This dark fantasy follows Fate Graphite, a seemingly weak and unlucky man who discovers his unique ability to consume and absorb powers from others. A terrifying and gluttonous gift that sets him apart. What makes this show stand out is its gritty, brutal world, full of morally gray characters and deadly monsters. Fate's journey is one of survival and revenge, but also self-discovery, as he grapples with the consequences of his power. With a strong foundation in character development and world building, a second season could deepen the mysteries of the gods and the origins of his ability, while exploring the political intrigues that simmer in the background. 14. Sweet Reincarnation. Imagine waking up in a medieval fantasy world with one unique skill: the ability to bake incredible sweets. Sweet Reincarnation is a cozy, feel-good story that combines the charm of slice of life with the politics and social tensions of a fantasy kingdom. Its protagonist, a reincarnated pastry chef, uses the power of desserts to build relationships, influence society, and uncover secrets. The animation style and lighthearted tone are perfect for anyone craving a softer fantasy with heart. More episodes could expand on the kingdom's conflicts and the protagonist's mysterious past, making this a sweet treat that deserves to continue. 15. The Great Cleric. This anime offers a grounded and thoughtful take on the healer trope, following a salaryman who's reincarnated into a dangerous world as a cleric. Unlike flashy battle-focused series, The Great Cleric emphasizes patience, perseverance, and the importance of healing, both physically and emotionally. Its realistic approach to world building and character growth makes it a refreshing change from more over-the-top fantasy shows. A second season will let us see how the protagonist's calm wisdom shapes the brutal world around him and deepen his relationships with other characters. 16. The Ice Blaze sorcerer shall rule the world. Ray White is a relatable protagonist, an underdog attending a prestigious magic academy who carries a secret. Known for his lackluster skills on the surface, Ray actually wields the legendary Ice Blade, a powerful weapon that makes him a force to be reckoned with. The show blends typical Magic Academy tropes with a darker storyline involving political conspiracies, hidden identities, and betrayal. Its intriguing mix of character-driven drama and fantasy action makes this series prime for a second season that could explore Ray's true potential and the secrets behind the magic world. 17. Tamikatsu, working for God in a godless world. This one is a wild satirical ride. It dives into the absurdities of religion, faith, and reincarnation with a heavy dose of dark humor. The protagonist's job? Working for a godless world, which immediately sets up all sorts of philosophical and comedic clashes. The show's unique blend of comedy and deep existential questions makes it a standout, but it's also underappreciated by many. A second season could dig even deeper into the weird gods and strange rules governing the world, giving fans more of that bizarre, thought-provoking humor. 18. Black Summoner. If you're into isekai with a heavy emphasis on combat and monster summoning, Black Summoner is worth a look. The protagonist Kelvin trades most of his memories to gain incredible power and fight in a brutal new world. What makes this series interesting is its fast pace and focus on battle strategy combined with world building through various guilds, factions, and monsters. It has a lot of potential to expand its lore and character relationships in a second season, especially with the growing threat of powerful enemies. 19. The Executioner and Her Way of Life. This series turns the usual isekai formula on its head, following an executioner tasked with eliminating people summoned from another world who possess dangerous powers. It's a dark, morally complex story with twists that challenge the idea of heroes and villains. The animation is sleek and the themes are mature, touching on identity, destiny, and the consequences of power. With a first season that left plenty of questions open, a sequel could explore the protagonist's backstory and the political machinations threatening their world. 20. Infinite Dendrogram. Set in a vast VR MMORPG where NPCs have unique personalities and real stakes, Infinite Dendrogram is a must-watch for fans of virtual reality and gaming anime. The protagonist's journey through this dangerous but fascinating world is filled with friendship, rivalry, and tactical battles. While the first season introduced the world well, it didn't fully explore the deeper mysteries of the game's origins or the consequences of blurring the line between game and reality. A second season could expand on the political intrigue between factions and build out the fascinating game lore. 21. Darwin's Game. A suspenseful thriller where a deadly mobile app turns players into warriors fighting for survival. The show combines high-stakes action with supernatural powers, psychological drama, and plenty of surprises. What makes Darwin's Game stand out is its intense battles mixed with a mystery about the game's origins and the true motives behind its creators. The first season ended with a cliffhanger, begging for a second season to dive into the escalating conflicts and unravel the secrets.
2. Battle Game in 5 seconds. If you like quick, clever battles with characters who have unique and often bizarre powers, this show is for you. The premise is simple but effective. People are suddenly forced into deadly battle games where they must outwit and outfight opponents in only 5 seconds to win. The action is fast, the stakes are high, and the main character's cunning and adaptability keep the story engaging. The first season left fans wanting more character development and exploration of the tournament's mysteries, so a second season would be a welcome continuation. 23. Liar Liar, a lesser-known mystery thriller that blends psychological twists with dark drama. The story follows complex characters caught in webs of deceit, where truth is murky and danger lurks behind every lie. It's a gripping show with a mature tone and strong writing, but it didn't get as much attention as it deserved. A follow-up season could explore the characters' backstories and the larger conspiracies hinted at in the first. 24. Revenger. A gritty revenge tale packed with intense action and emotional stakes. The protagonist is a man driven by vengeance in a world that's merciless and unforgiving. The show's choreography and animation deliver brutal fight scenes, but it also balances that with moments of character reflection and moral questions. Fans of action dramas would love to see where the story goes next, especially with unresolved plot threads begging for continuation.
25. No Game, No Life. One of the most requested second seasons in anime history. Sibling duo Sora and Shiro are undefeated gamers who get transported to a world where all conflicts are resolved through games. The series mixes vibrant visuals, intense strategic battles, and deep world lore. It ends just as the larger War of the Gods is about to begin, and fans have been begging for more ever since 2014. While a prequel movie was released, a full continuation still hasn't happened. And there you have it, 25 anime that deserve a second season, whether confirmed and waiting or just waiting for recognition. Which ones are you most excited about? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button for more anime lists, hidden gems, and deep dives. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.